Yo, everybody, Cliff Jumper 1984 Red Rocks. Oh, yes, you know it's Natty Ice. Seen a little questionnaire. It was a 5 questionnaire from the Awesome Gamer. Watched a lot of his stuff. I know he checks out some of mine too. And he asked about, doing a video response to his 5 questions. So I thought we should drink a beer and answer them. Oh, it's a little warm. Oldest game memory. It wouldn't be so much getting the Nintendo initially. My grandmother, I was with her over at my cousin's house, and there was a bunch of stuff, that had to be wrapped over there. And NES cart that was in box caught my attention, being Metroid. And I was like, damn. I wanted it because I've seen that somebody else had it, and I don't remember who. And I was like, I was really wanted it. I was like, can I get that for Christmas? And my grandma was like, no. Damn you. And I ended up getting it for Christmas, the card I actually seen. That was pretty neat. Worst gaming experience. This is actually a pretty good one. I was 14. And at the time, I'd owned a Super Nintendo, and a Game Boy. And eventually, I played the game so many times, I got bored with them. I was all, being 14, I'm out doing a little bit more things, out hanging out with friends and stuff like that. Not playing as much video games. And I let this guy who was my friend at the time, who isn't anymore because he's a dickhead, AJ, he would go to borrow. I let him borrow my Super Nintendo. He asked, I said, what the hell, I ain't playing it. And there was this guy that we didn't like either that used to go over to his house, and his name was Aaron Martin. We called him Pissant. That was pretty fucked up. He would steal. I didn't give him all my games, but half the library I had there, he would end up stealing them. Stuff like Mega Man X, Final Fantasy 3, and it wasn't even mine at the time. I was trading with somebody else. There's a wrestling game for that came out, and that was pretty badass. It was made by Capcom. It's blowing my mind right now. They used to play that a lot because Hagar's in it. But yeah, he would steal like half the library, and then when I traded the games in, I would see the ones that stolen and the price that Funko Land was given. I mean, they were given $60 store credit for Final Fantasy 3. Of course, I was fucking pissed after I found that out like 2 years later. Favorite movie of 2013, 2014. I actually do not go to the movie theater a lot because every time, if not every other time I go, it's always a bad experience with like kids ruining it or parents bringing kids that aren't old enough or can't sit through a movie that I'm really trying to watch. And I seen Life of Pi, but that wasn't in 2013, I don't think. That's gotta be 2012. And the first Hunger Games I seen, but isn't that 2012 as well? And Avengers, was that 2013 or 2012? Those are like the last 3 movies I remember seeing in the movie theater. I'm sure there was a haunted movie. No, there was a haunted movie I went to see. It wasn't good, and I don't remember what it is. One of those scary movies, your girl wants to go, you go with your girl to a scary movie, right? It was pretty beat. First collected or considered collecting, when would have that been? I guess I'd have 3 times. When I first got my Nintendo, of course, you want every game you see. Second time would have been the first time I was engaged, and I bought the system off her mom. And after we broke up, her mom demanded it back. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. But it would be 2003, and then I would sell my stuff to the guy I was living with at the time, my roommate Shane, who came down just this past weekend and checked my current collection out, and he was blown away. And then again, I'd say about 2009. But I guess most recently, 2009 is when my buddy D-Rock, I have some videos where I make fun of him. Good guy though, whatever. I grew up with him for half my life. But he had sold me at a Nintendo that he didn't even know he had, but had like 2 games. One game with the mat, of course, regular Mario Brothers, 1 controller, and all the hookups except the AV, and it came with that power pad I had. $15 fucking dollars, and that's what started it all. Question number 5. First channel I subscribed to or watched. Wow, because I really started watching YouTube and actually only getting on it in 2007, and I was just watching music videos and like cartoons at the time. I didn't get into all this more game stuff. Shut the fuck up, phone! Jesus Christ! I gotta learn to put that on silent. But I really don't remember. I really don't. So, I don't remember. I don't know how else to fucking answer that. So, hey man, awesome gamer, take it easy. I'm pretty upset that I keep calling you that because I don't know your name, and I'm sorry that I do not know. You watching this, throw your name down below, because I feel bad. And I bet you when you tell me, I'm going to forget it anyway, and that's another sad thing. So yeah, just quick, simple, easy video. Drink one on me.